What's going on, guys? Joe's Reviews here. Today I'm bringing you another mousepad review. We're going to be looking at the Esports Tiger LingYun, which, as you can see, has a beautiful graphic design on it. Not that that affects your performance at all, but it is very nice. But it's not really my thing, but it does look cool. But going right into the features of the pad, this is a coated pad. I wouldn't really call it a speed or control pad. I would kind of say it's somewhere in between, like the speed of like a Heian and a Zero, or like the MPC 450 and like the Radar maybe. It's right in the middle. It's right in that sweet spot. I think that's why a lot of people compare it to the Hayate Otsu, which I haven't actually tried myself, but I have seen several people drawing comparisons between this pad and the Hayate Otsu. Now, as I said, this pad is coated. I'm not sure if you can see, like, there's a little glittery flecks in the pad, which kind of helps indicate that it is a coated pad. However, in the 3 weeks that I've had it, I have not noticed any surface degradation, no coating wear, especially like right in this area, because this is kind of the sweet spot where I play in, like this bottom quadrant here. I have not noticed any slowdown, any performance issues, nothing of that sort. So I do think this coating is going to, last a pretty decent amount of time. I would say probably, from what I heard from other people, their coating did not wear off even like within 6 months of use. So I would say that the durability on this pad is actually pretty good. Now, looking at the stitching, I have the hand right under it. You can see the difference in the stitching. The LingYun is slightly raised, but I think I have to say that out of the stitching that I've tried, other than Artisan, I think this is the best stitching that I've tried. It's essentially flush with the pad, and there's so much thread that they use around the edges that it does really create a smooth surface for your wrist or your arm if you're an arm aimer. So I've had no issues with that affecting my arms at all. Like no irritation, nothing at all of that sort. And speaking again about the stitching, it does seem like the stitching is pretty durable as well. Like I said, I've been using this pad for about 3 weeks, and there's no real fraying at all, which is something that in my last video, my last mousepad review, the MPC 450, which I had QC issues with to begin with. And then on top of that, seeing that the stitching was wearing out so quickly on that pad kind of deterred me from the pad overall, even though I really did like the pad. But this pad has had no issues with the stitching whatsoever. Like I said, I think this is probably the highest quality stitching I've used other than Artisan itself. Talking about the speed of the pad, I kind of said this is like, from what I hear, similar to the Hayate Otsu, which I still have not been able to try. But I'll give you like a glide test here. Like you can see that this is like, it's pretty fast. It's not quite as fast as the Heian, which I have underneath this pad, but it does have like really good glide. Again, this is the Outset AX with Tiger Ice feet on it. It should be a little bit fast compared to stock feet on most mice. So as you can see, like there's pretty good glide in the X direction. But what I just noticed while I was recording this video and getting ready to record this video is that there is actually like a pretty significant difference in X and Y. I don't know if anyone else has mentioned this, but I feel like if you just look at like the amount of force I'm putting in, it's much more force in the Y direction. Now that might be a good thing for vertical tracking, and that may be why I've been performing so well with this pad. I'm more fine-tuned at making like headshot adjustments and flick adjustments and things like that. So maybe that is a reason why I've been performing so well with this pad. But honestly, for the price, 35 bucks, if the pad lasts more than like 6 to 7 months, I would say this is like a pretty easy purchase in my opinion, because, it's widely available. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Addis Inc., you can get it, I think, from Lethal Gaming Gear maybe. I could be wrong on that one. yeah, like if you're looking for a pad that's something like this and you don't want to, opt for an artisan pad, which ultimately you'll probably get better value out of the artisan pad because it should last longer. But if you don't have that kind of money and you just want to try something out that is very high quality for the price, I would say the Esports Tiger LingYun is like a very good pad for the price. So I think that's it. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, I would appreciate if you subscribed. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.